Hello class, it is me again, Casey Seals, your teacher for the second 8 weeks public speaking class. I am going to be giving you lots of information that's very important in this class. And so if you might want to come back to this video, maybe take notes, but I'm going to go over several things. So the first thing I'm going to go over is what you need to do next, and that is verify your identity right here. So I have to verify that it's you. So you can see the directions in there, you can see how to do it, but you have to make sure that you show your ID. You can cover up any personal information. Let's say this is my ID. You can just put your fingers over it or sticky notes. And it's not a YouTube video. Make sure you follow the directions in there and you cover it up and you say your name. You cover it up. Hi, my name is Casey Seals. You have to be in the video with it. And so that is what you need to do first. The next thing you have to do is take this required intro quiz. This is nothing to do with speech. It is about how the class is ran. So you need to look through everything, the FAQ forum, this video, look it through the class, and then you can take that quiz as many times as you would like, so to ensure you get full credit. So don't settle for anything less than full credit. So not only does that give you a grade, but it also helps you understand the do's and don'ts of this class. So that's what we're going to do first. Okay, so up here, verify your identity and the required intro quiz. So in this video, I'm not going to be going over any assignments. I'm going to show you where all of those are. Okay, so every module is going to have a overview video like this. So you're going to click this first. So for every module, you're going to click this first. Okay, anything that is posted, resources, all of the information, you need to make sure that you're reading. You need to read through the directions, the requirements. There's topics there on a lot of the speeches. There's topics that aren't allowed, and so then you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're redoing an assignment if you post something that's listed on the do not do list. So then you have to redo it, and then it's very obvious that you're not reading the resources. So you will save yourself a lot of headache if you just read through the resources and watch the videos that I post. So again, every module overview and to-do list, there's resources. You'll find it very consistent. Overview and to-do list, resources. Overview and to-do list, resources. So those are the first two things that you need to ensure that you do for every single module. So when you get down here, I'm going to be talking you through this assignment and telling you some do's and don'ts and what your expectations are, where to find things. And so I'll say it one more time. Make sure you watch those, okay? So like I said in the welcome video, all of our assignments are due by noon Central Standard Time. If that throws you off and you're like, it should be due at midnight, then just treat it like it's due at midnight the night before, and then you won't ever be late. But I accept assignments late at 15% per day that you're late. So even if it comes in at 12:05 p.m. and it's due at noon, that late work policy is going to kick in. So I would highly advise you to stay on top of your work and not be late. You'll find this class a lot easier if you stay on top of your assignments. So I'm very hands-on in the class. I will grade quickly, leave feedback, make sure that you're looking at that feedback, utilizing it, implementing it, and communicating with me. You will be a lot more successful if you communicate with me. Email me, the inbox. Come by my office. I will help you in any way that you need. So the last thing in this video that I want to go over is how you're going to give your speeches, okay? So first off, you have to dress for the occasion. Sweatpants and an oversized hoodie will not cut it. You are a part of your presentation, so I do not expect you to dress up, but just do not dress down. I will deduct for that in the rubric, okay? So next, you have to meet time. Every speech that has a time limit, you have to ensure that you meet time. If you go over or under, there'll be a point deduction. Next, you cannot let any of your speeches upload as a short. So there's a couple of ways to circumvent that. First off, if your speeches are long enough, like your intro speech, that's a 2 to 4 minute speech. So if it's long enough, it should not upload as a short. If it does, then, and I have this in the class, it's in the announcements, but you can go in the address bar, like up here. Well, you can't see it. Sorry, let me see here. So you can go up to the address bar right here, and where it says the word shorts, like in the word, like let's say right here it said the word shorts, you'll just change that to the word watch. WATCH, and then change that and post that link, okay? But there's an announcement over that, and so you can go and read through that on how to do that. But just make sure that you do not allow your speeches to upload as a short. I will not accept those. They don't play right. Doesn't show time. They start over. So no shorts. Every speech has to be uploaded to YouTube. That's a requirement. So make sure that you do that. So when you go to film your speech, you have to have an audience of 4. Okay, 4 adults. High school kids are fine. I get a lot of you are probably concurrent. That's fine. But your 8-year-old brother, I don't care if they're in the audience, but they will not count as an audience member. So let me give you some tips on audience. First off, you have to show that they're there, show that they're live. So what I mean by that is you are welcome to Zoom in or FaceTime an audience in. So if you do that, let's say that I'm FaceTiming in my my audience here, I would say in here, you don't have to introduce them, but you can say, here's my family back home, say hi. So I know that they're a live audience, okay? And then make sure that they're paying attention, that they're watching you, they're not on their phones, that they can see you. You need to be facing them, so you need to be facing your audience. If your audience is not in the camera shot the whole time, that's okay, so you'll scan the room. You'll have your phone out. Let me see here, show you a little better here. So you have your phone out and you'll scan the room, okay? Make sure that your camera shot is not sideways. You have to be straight up and down. Be mindful of background noises. So don't have a crying baby in the room, barking dog, turn off the TV. If your fan, overhead fan is really loud, turn it off. It will be amplified, okay? So don't turn off the lights. Don't use a podium. You don't want anything to hide behind. You are not able to take your whole speech up there with you. You are allowed a note card. You cannot use your phone. You can't take your phone and use that as a note card. That will not cut it. You have to prepare a actual note card, a regular sized note card, not a big one, not your full speech. And hold it. Don't set it down. And so that is there's a few of the requirements for giving a speech. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for just a second. So you have to be standing up, and I have to be seeing all of you. So I'm limited in space here. So you would want to make sure, like this would be far enough away, you guys can see all of me. You don't want to be too far away, so I wouldn't want to be way back there where you can barely see me. And I don't want to be really close up, but I need to be able to see all of you, okay? So this is how you're going to give your speech. So if I were giving the speech and I wanted to show my audience would be sitting in front of me, probably behind the camera. And so the camera person's job will be to take it and film, show that the audience is there, and then turn the camera and be on you while you're giving your speech, okay? So again, make sure you're standing up for all speeches, dressing for the occasion, meeting time, showing your audience. Make sure that your camera shot, like I said, is not sideways. Make sure it's not super shaky, like this. And so, and then make sure that you're reading through all the resources and the directions, because I go through all of the speeches and tell you what to do, what not to do. So I want you to try to have fun with this class as much as you can. Try not to be nervous. I know that's a lot easier said than done. But when you're done watching this, you will, after you do the Verify Your Identity, the required intro quiz, a lot of it you'll find in this video and then in the FAQ forum. And then you'll go on to Module 1. And so you'll click this and you'll find a video very similar to this one. And I'll walk you through this assignment and walk you through this assignment. And I think we will have a great 8 weeks. We'll see you soon.